millions of lives have been transformed and many millions spent on humanitarian aid. All this is made possible through Al-Khair Foundation under the guidance and leadership of Imam Qasim. Al-Khair Foundation is now firmly in the Premier League of charities worldwide. His guidance has propelled Al-Khair Foundation into the forefront of the charity sector, with emergency supplies delivered within the UK to as far as Indonesia, Haiti and Japan. Al-Khair's aim is to be the first NGO on the ground during major disasters. This drive has made our emergency relief teams amongst the fastest responders in over 25 countries recently. More than 50,000 refugees aided during the European refugee crisis. Almost 100,000 Rohingya refugees supported during the migration crisis. More than 85,000 people aided within East Africa due to the drought and famine. Countless families supported with food packs, and over 12,000 people benefited from our cholera campaigns in the recent Yemen crisis. The Foundation continues to expand on one of its most defining projects, with water and sanitation relief across Africa, the Middle East and South Asia. Over 25,000 hand pumps have been installed across the globe. Thousands of people benefit from our water tanker distributions every single day. Imam Qasim took water purification projects to the next level with an aim to provide purified drinking water in regions where water below the surface is contaminated. Our 76 water purification plants are supporting over 600,000 people, and we aim to reach 1 million people soon, inshallah. Over 1 million people are supported through our water projects in Africa and over 3 million globally. More than 3,000 water wells built, benefiting nearly 500,000 people worldwide. Up to 100,000 people a day are benefiting from our desalination plant in Gaza, including schools, mosques and healthcare centers. From short-term medical camps aiding fleeing refugees to lifelong institutes serving entire communities, Al-Khair Foundation has cemented its international healthcare programs to support hundreds of thousands of innocent people. Over 9,000 people with disabilities have been provided with wheelchairs and tricycles. Regular land and sea ambulance services enable swift transfers to the nearest medical facilities in some of the most remote regions worldwide. Our clinic in the Dadaab refugee camp provides free healthcare to over 1,000 mothers and children every month. Over 620,000 people will have access to our Al-Khair hospital in Gaza. Nearly 400 operations are conducted every month within our Bab al-Hawa hospital in Syria. 24,000 people can depend on our Al-Khair hospital in Raqqa, Syria. Hundreds of children and adults' psychological needs are being supported through our refugee programs in Greece. Al-Khair Foundation has been supporting disadvantaged children with their educational aspirations since 2012. Over 7,000 children worldwide are receiving primary and secondary education through our projects. 100,000 children have been given a supplementary education. Aiming to create a haven for the vulnerable, Imam Qasim has created programs to support their education, shelter and well-being. Thousands of orphans and widows have been supported through our Vulnerable Peoples programs. In the aftermath of disasters, Al-Khair Foundation strives to help rebuild some of the world's most isolated communities. Over 100,000 people have received temporary shelters in times of emergency. Al-Khair Foundation constructs villages from the ground up to accommodate and provide shelter for communities lacking any form of protective shelter. We have constructed 10 villages around the world, accommodating over 20,000 people. An entire island village rebuilt in 2017 through our Lamu Model Village project. Long-term humanitarian solutions are a key goal for Imam Qasim, and through self-sufficient livelihood projects, these goals are being achieved. 7,000 women have benefited from our handicraft centers. Thousands of sewing machines have been distributed to vulnerable women. Al-Khair Foundation continues to support the disadvantaged to practice their faith, believing that mosques play a key role in local and international communities. Nearly 700 mosques have been constructed internationally. To bring religious harmony, joy and a sense of relief in times of hardship is one of our fundamental objectives. Millions benefited from our Ramadan and monthly food packs programs in some of the tragic human situations. Our Eid gift packs have brought smiles to over 100,000 people across the globe. In the past 3 years alone, 10 million people have received Qurbani meat through Al-Khair Foundation, the largest distribution on behalf of Muslims in the UK. Apart from being one of the fastest growing charities, Al-Khair is also one of the safest charity. Over 100,000 families in the UK trust Al-Khair with their zakat, sadaq and general donations. Many also allocate a percentage of their business profit to Al-Khair, and some even bequeath substantial legacies. These projects have and will continue to aid those within conflict zones, those trapped in isolation, those in the midst of natural disasters. By the strength of the Al-Khair team and under the guidance of Imam Qasim Rashid Ahmed, we will strive to fulfill our motto, balance without compromise.